Well, I'm back, and when I say I'm back, I mean I'm back home in my room, and it is Sunday evening, and it's been a really busy weekend of family obligations and all kinds of other obligations, and so I am just here this evening needing to reflect a little bit, but I also have to work a lot tonight because in the wake of these family obligations and travel and all of that, I have neglected some work deadlines. My work is very deadline oriented, and I am a self-employed individual, therapist, teacher, immigration advocate, supervisor, you name it. I have a lot of roles, and I kind of have come to really like that life where I'm divided in a lot of different directions. But one of the challenges with that is that I somehow have to fit in all of the obligations into a very limited time set. And so tonight, while I might just love to come home and take a bath and, watch something on, Netflix, that's not going to be my reality. And in fact, I'm late getting this report in that I have to write tonight. And so it was due Friday. And I have just got to let go, kind of back to the theme of letting shit go. The things I have to let go are the ideas that I'm always going to be on time with things, that I am going to be able to meet all these deadlines. I'll meet the ones that involve a court date, but but I often make promises that I can't keep, and that drives me a little bit crazy. And so again, I think there are many people nowadays working like this. Work-life balance is obviously a very big topic, and many people believe there really is no such thing anymore. So yeah, I work 7 days a week, but I do have some flexibility, which I appreciate, but the downside is that I have to work tonight, and that's okay. So, but I've had so many thoughts in my head again. This weekend was a lot of thinking about compassion, forgiveness, connection, life developmental stage stuff with parents and things like that. There's just a lot happening, and I feel like over the last few days I've had a very unquiet mind. I've been up at night sometimes thinking, having trouble sleeping, which is a common issue for many people. And a few videos ago I talked about, I did an exercise that I often do where I count to help me get back to sleep, and that has definitely helped me the last few nights. But my brain is just really kind of wired up, and a lot of those thoughts, maybe just in the last day, have been about things I need to do and things I haven't gotten done, and how am I going to do all the things. And sometimes I have thoughts of not feeling real good enough for everybody that I need to be doing things for, and so I'm trying to be more gentle with myself. I actually used those words when I was communicating with someone just today about grief, and about this person was really having trouble kind of getting moving today. They were at home and decided not to leave because they just felt too fatigued after their partner died very recently, after a very long battle that involved a lot of caregiving on that person's part. And those are the words I used with her, is just be gentle with yourself. And I need to turn those words back on to me. So I'm going to do a very basic meditation, which is just like soft belly, but involves two mantra words that are really common. I use these a lot with my clients, and I use them myself, and those are the words quiet mind. So I'm going to do a quiet mind meditation, and then I'm going to recommend a song. So as with all meditations, I'm going to sit straight, got my hands resting in my lap. I'm not going to actually meditate, but I'm going to lead it. So as I've started saying, feel free to move your computer and just listen, or your phone, if you would like to do this very brief demonstration of a meditation that you can do for however long you would like if you want to do it. So Start with your breath. Sit up straight so that you can bring all the air into your lungs that you can. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you breathe, it's really good to remind yourself of your strength, the fact that you have the ability to take these very intentional, deep breaths to relax yourself and to give yourself the peace in this moment. So I'd like us to just breathe together. Let your breath go on the exhale. When those thoughts come, put them in a little train car and let them slide on by. And just return your focus to your breath. If you've had trouble with a lot of thoughts weighing you down, and you really want to find a way to just let your thoughts go, one of the great ways to do that is just do this meditation, and every time you inhale, either think or say the word quiet out loud to yourself, whatever works. And on your exhale, say the word mind. Quiet. Mind. That mantra can be a great reminder that sometimes we need to just be still and use the words to kind of train your brain sometimes to just be quiet. There are other ways to do this, other meditations that we'll probably do over the next year, but this is a great one that I'll surely return to many times. So as you breathe, you inhale, quiet, mind. Inhale, quiet. Exhale, mind. Quiet, mind. Inhale, quiet. Exhale, mind. Use the air as it flows into your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, all the way to the bottom, to bring in the idea of quiet. Use your air as you exhale and you cleanse your body in that one moment. Push that air out that you don't need anymore and use the word mind. Quiet, mind. If you do this exercise for 5 minutes, just like all these exercises that we do, just set a timer on your phone and just do this for a few minutes. You can do this anywhere, this one. You can do it at your desk. You can do it before you go to sleep, which might really help you with that quiet mind issue. This can become a really good habit to get into, but for me in particular today, it feels really necessary. So, and the song there's this song that's been in my head kind of repeatedly all weekend, and it may or may not be related to this theme, but to me it is, and it is a song called No Halo by Brockhampton, and my musical influences are wildly diverse, and I really, really love Brockhampton, and so does my 18-year-old daughter, which I'm sure just mortifies her. But the song is so poignant, and it's really deep, and it feels to me like about being a flawed person, but really trying your best anyway, and reaching out to those that you love who may not be reaching back out to you, and just trying to be okay with yourself. That's what that song makes me think of, and it's a kick-ass song. So I'm going to put that on my Spotify playlist, Day 1 2020. If you're interested in finding it on Spotify, it's a public playlist. And of course, here on this YouTube channel. I'm going to keep doing these videos. If you have any interest in following me, obviously you can subscribe. You can check out my Insta, which is Day 1 2020, which has what I'm calling emotive posts, which are really common on Instagram, but I'm going to throw some back out into the stratosphere too. So I hope everyone who may be watching this has a great week. I'm going to try to do that.